Hey, what's up? It's Ket playing some ranged Magic Templar today. Let's go ahead and queue up for a battleground. I'll do 8v8s and 4v4 solos. This is Butch Mahoney. Like I said, the RangePlar. What do we got? We got Order's Wrath, double bar, Wretched back bar, the Asylum staff, front bar, Lightning staff, Sithis Helm, one piece magma. Don't worry about that staff needing to be charged there. I have this handy add-on Wizard's Wardrobe. It does a lot of things. One of the things it does is it will automatically recharge that weapon whenever it runs out. It also, not that it matters for PvP, but it also automatically repairs armor if you're in PvE. So that's nice. Anyway, yeah, Butch Mahoney, RangePlar, Order's Wrath, Wretched Vitality, Asylum Staff front bar, Sithis Helm, one piece magma. It's an all-ranged setup. So I usually open on the back bar with Reflective Light, then attack them with Degeneration, Force Pulse, or Crushing Shock, either one, for the spammable. Dazing Soul, I replace the Javelin with Wield Soul with the stun script on there, plus a dot. And it puts Major Breach on there as well. That's the main reason I wanted to replace the Javelin with this, because I needed a way to fit Breach on the bar. I didn't want to have to slot Elisus just because there's other stuff I want to slot. Plus, it's like another button I have to push on top of everything else. So just for the sake of simplicity and opening up the bar space for the things that I want, that's what I have. Back bar, of course, we have the armor buff, the cleanse, honor the dead, vigor, the class healing ultimate, using meteor for my offensive ultimate. Check the food. Well, I have plenty of time on the jewels, but actually I'm going to try switching to sugar skulls because I have wretched, so it's like sustain armor and sustain food. That's kind of overkill, so max resources might be better. Hopefully we get that fourth player. I know Glidebot here on my team is I think is a decent player. Fellow Templar. Hey, hey. So it would be pretty sweet if we got that fourth player and the match started. Oh, I love the J Will to the Izay. I've seen that name before too. I've complimented that dude on his name actually a few times. I never get a response. Never says thank you. Never says anything back. But man, I love that name. It's got to be a dude named Will, right, or William or whatever. Or maybe I don't know, J Will. So maybe it's like James Williams or something like that is his name. But just the play on J Will to the Izay. It's just fun. Like throw your hands up. You know what's up, J Will to the Izay. Makes me want to make a name like that. I have a feeling we got a bugged lobby here. Looks like you never know. So I've seen like in the last 10 seconds that final player load in. So it could happen, but it might not. It definitely, it's not unprecedented that we just never get that player. In general, man, there's just a lot of waiting around. Like there's situations like this where we're waiting forever and ever for someone who may not get here, or they might. Okay, we got someone, that's good. But still, a lot of waiting around. And now, okay, we got the person. Now watch. 3, 2, 1. Let's wait 45 more seconds for the game to start. Oh, buddy. Why? We got all the people. Let's go. It's just generally a lot of waiting. If you get a game that has rounds, it's like like a 5 minute dead period in between each round. Like, why do we need that? Like, let's just play the game. Let's go. But anyway, we got our fourth. The game's gonna start. Not a Nightblade in sight. You love to see it. And no wardens either, so shouldn't be an issue with people being overly tanky, hopefully. Should actually be a pretty fun, good fight. What do we have here? It's a Crazy King. It's a tiny map. Gonna be plenty of fighting going on. Got a good feeling about it. So I'm just kind of feeling it out right now. I don't really know these people very well. I don't know what they're capable of, so I don't want to just kind of dive right in before I know what I'm dealing with. Someone on my team doing some healing. probably Glide Bot. Yeah, that's my other Templar. Right, we're the only 2 Templars. Yeah, 2 Templars, 2 Storks. Always prioritize support. If I see a teammate struggling, then I'm going to focus on keeping them alive above trying to get kills. Although this guy's making it tough on me. He's making it real tough on me. Because I hate that when I'm sitting here just spamming a heal on someone and they're not using that as an opportunity to get out of trouble. They're like, they're just standing there thinking, sweet, I'm unkillable. They just stay there. Probably doesn't even realize he's like that I'm sitting there just wasting my entire magic bar keeping him alive. It's like, dude, I'm giving you a few extra seconds here to save yourself. You should really not just stand there and keep getting beaten down. Alright, I need to get out. I'm kind of surrounded by enemies. I need to reposition, get over here by my allies. There we go. This build is definitely like a jack of all trades build. I'm just trying to do like moment to moment whatever needs to be done. If I need to execute someone, I got the beam. You know, if I need to heal somebody, I got lots of heals. I got the cleanse, so I'm trying to make sure I always have that cleansing circle on the ground wherever the fight is happening. And it's a very just like moment to moment, just constantly assessing. Glidebot here is doing a lot of healing, so I'm able to focus a bit more on offense. RangePlar is really great for the solo queue because you can build them this way where they're just kind of super flexible. And hey, first kill of the match. No, second kill. All right. They're super flexible, you know. So like, if I didn't have someone providing a lot of heals in this game, then I could be the primary healer if I need to be. That's why I like Order's Wrath on this setup so much, because it helps me out equally both for offense and defense. I like that. Ooh, taking some heat from this Sork right here. He's got the overload going. Ah, should have saved the buddy. J. Will to the Izzy. It's him. It's him, people. Let's see what we got. I've definitely seen the name, but his like performance doesn't really stand out on my mind, so I'm not sure. I'm in trouble. I was stuck in the environment right there. I need to get back with my buddy. Stand in that green circle. Oh, yes. I'm going for J. Will. Ooh, he's squish. He is squish. There we go. Dreaming of beaming. Fellow Templar, but he's low, but man, it's hard for that to be a... You can't always, you know, sometimes when they're low, they're even more tanky, you know, because of Pariah and stage 3 vamp and all that, but wasn't the case for that guy. It's really not nearly as much of a thing these days since they nerfed stage 3 vamp, the undeath passive. Really, it's so hard to get a grasp on even what the current meta even is, because of things like that, like the undeath nerf, but also like BGs are just a different format now, so could not save the buddy. I'm just gonna spam my healing ult, or not spam, but cast my healing ult. I probably could have made it without it, but I don't know, just kind of needed a minute to breathe. Hey, these guys are great team players. They saw me going after the teammate there. They said, not on my watch. He would have been toast, I think, if I could have just gone full at him. Will to the Izzy. I think that's the second time I've gotten to execute on that guy. Oh, come on. Oh, why? Oh, wrong target. Come on. So many low health bars and none of them are dying. My teammates are not interested in helping with the fight. They want this flag more than life itself, more than glory. Alright, will to the Izzy. No, 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 no. I see a low health man right here. Oh. There's one. He's stammed out. Oh, he's getting healed though. Ah, got him. A fellow Templar. We are obligated to battle to the death. Ah, I got interrupted. Always prioritize support. You'll regret it if you don't. You might be thinking you have a kill, but there's so many times where you think you have a kill, but you know, you really don't. They heal up at the last second. They kill your teammate, and now you're outnumbered. You know, just always save the teammate every time. Even if you're certain you have the kill. You know, do as I say, not as I do. I'm sure you'll see lots of instances of me not following my own advice there, but philosophically, that's what you should do. J will to the Izzy. I need to like write a whole song for this guy. I don't even know what song I'm referencing there when I say that. I just know I've heard that to that like kind of cadence with the Izzy kind of thing at the end. H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. That's for Shizzle. Yeah, okay. That's the song. Who is that? Who's that artist? Scrollingpodcast@gmail.com. I know I've heard that song. I don't know who the artist is. That's that's definitely the song that J Will is putting in my head there. No way he survives the meteor. There we go. This dude, just all by himself. He wants that flag at all costs. I really wish I had a root to combine with that stun so I could lock people down for longer. Forget him. Can only play Ring Around the Rosie for so long. Ah, someone stole my kill. Save the buddy! Nah, couldn't do it. He's standing in his ash cloud. He's not going to die there, probably. Not necessarily going for max kills on this build. This is, like I was saying, he's supposed to be super flexible, just whatever the team needs one moment to the next. So sometimes I'm healing, sometimes I'm killing. So if you notice me kind of giving up on fights or giving up on kills and stuff, it's because that's not necessarily the goal. I try to be as much of a team player as I can. J will to the Izzy. But you see that works out in my favor a lot of times. I mean, I'm 10-0 right now, you know, and I'm playing with a supportive mindset. You know, we have an actual support role on our team, but I'm still playing with a supportive mindset, which basically puts me in the situation to succeed a lot of the time, you know, because my teammates are still alive, so I'm not really finding myself outnumbered. I'm gonna ult this guy. Now the old meteor combo on this setup's not quite as effective since I'm not using Javelin. I have the Dazing Soul instead, and that is blockable, as opposed to the Javelin, which is not. You know, so that's why Meteor works so well on that. But Dazing Soul, they can block it, so it's not as guaranteed, but still works pretty well most of the time. J will to the Izzy. Oh, got him with a burning light. Wet, Wacky, and Wild is the name of his sort. That dude has a talent for names. I appreciate a good namesmith. Time to ult this man. He streaked into the environment. Poor guy. That's got to be frustrating. Templar v Templar. Let's go. Oh, Will to the Izze's here. I got to weave in and out of the environment, so they have a hard time targeting me. Heal the buddy. He's in over his head. Heal the buddy. I almost jumped off the map. Wasted ult. Whamp whamp. Should have saved it for this guy. That beam, so OP, undodgeable, insane execute damage. I mean, by far the strongest execute in the game. I know Sorks are famous for their execute, but that execute doesn't even do a quarter of the damage of the beam. It's undodgeable, full long range. I mean, it's got that channel, but I mean, who cares? Who is this? Who's coming at me here? Let's go, buddy. Oh, it's the full squad now. J Will to the... I can't not sing the song every time I see the guy. Alright, DK. Let's have an ult. See there? He could block it. If I had had the javelin, that would have been a kill right there. That's a downside. That's as it should be, though. You know, honestly, I'm super impressed with how they rolled out scribing. Like, that's a perfect example. Like, there are downsides. It's not just like... You can't necessarily just make a perfect build that has no weaknesses whatsoever. You know, like right there, I made a replacement for the javelin, but, you know, it's blockable. And it doesn't ignore resistance the way javelin does. You know, it has downsides. But the upside is I have Major Breach attached to my stun, so I'm saving bar space. Nice. Screen Team's kind of pulling it together at the last minute here. They're playing a lot better all of a sudden. Might just be sticking together more. I'm just playing support right now. Oh, too late for that guy. I think Glidebot is nothing but support. Give him a Radiant Aura. There you go. Alright, this dude with the overload. J Will to the Izze. Literally been singing your praises this whole time. You're gonna overload me, bro? That's a ball game. GG. Actually, pretty close game. Objective-wise, very close. Deathmatch-wise, not close. But, hey. What can I say, you know? Yeah, so once again, that's Butch Mahoney, the RangePlar. We're doing Order's Wrath double bar. Wretched back bar with a bow. Asylum Lightning Staff, non-perfected. I mean, perfected would be ideal, but, you know, who's got time for that? front bar, and then Sithis Helm, One Piece Magma. Of course, the fashion. Let's talk about the fashion real quick. Where are we at? Outfit styles. Sai Sahan's Jack. Stags of Zen Guards. The Prophet's Shawl. I think those are the important parts. Well, also the flip-flops, the Soul Shriven shoes. Well, he's standing in some grass here. But gotta have the flip-flops. So yeah, I think the important parts are the chest piece, Sai Sahan, the Stags of Zen Guards, which looks like shorts, Prophet's Shawl, and the Soul Shriven flip-flops. Okay, see you next time.